Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. My co-host is this is the Real Lovely C, and my co-host is the Candy Shop. Candy is under the weather, so am I. But we have both put this off long enough, so the season is almost over. So I'm going to get through is play catch up for as much as I can do. Okay. It is so wonderful to see you. If you're in the chat, put them pepper hearts or put them candies, them the candy pieces, them sugar babies in the chat. Okay. All right. So yes, it's been a while. Um, it's been a couple of weeks since we review Ready to Love. Again, I am the Real Lovely C. Again, my co-host is the Candy Shop, who's under the weather, and again, so am I. But I wanted to we wanted to try to catch up on the show because it's about to come to an end. So let's get into it. Okay. Now, I tell y'all, I do not like doing this scheduling thing. You know, it's just not my thing because it come up saying one time and it's another. And so some of y'all might thinking it's tomorrow, but on here it's saying one thing and on there it's saying something else. But anyway, honey, I am here. I am here, and I want you to enjoy the show. So, first of all, the main thing, I always love for you to join the conversation. As always, I love for you to um join the conversation. Hello, Just Simply. How are you today? I am so glad that you are in the chat. So glad that you are in the chat. Um, we just have a lot to talk about. I mean, we haven't reviewed this in like 3 weeks now. Um, a lot has been going on. Yes, it's them candy cane. What we got in there? What kind of sweets are that? What kind of sweets is there in there? Okay, y'all know I like the purple hearts, and then we got the sugar babies. So we got the sugar babies for the candy cane, and we got purple hearts for me. But whatever it is in there, honey, I would take it. Just join the conversation and let's get into this thing. So, y'all, the show Ready to Love, it's coming to an end. I think we have maybe two more episodes to go, and it would be the end of the D&D. Yes, Just Simply, thank you. So, and thanks for showing out, honey. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And Candy does too. Yes. Um, so let's get right into it. So the Brown Girls Club, they call themselves the Brown Girls Club. That's Moomy and the other two young ladies, the darker skinned ladies. Okay, that's why they call themselves the Brown Camille, Moomy, and Zadia. They call themselves the Brown Girls Club because they're tight like that. Okay, so that's what they are. Okay, that's what they call themselves. But honey, it's been a lot going on, and it took me a minute to get this down, honey. I mean, I'm like this, and honey, if we got something to talk about. So, like I said, okay, so you know they all are tight and they do stick together. So dinner times come and everybody's at the table. Aisha and Camille get into it, honey, over Cornelius. Yes, get into it over Cornelius. Camille's like, Cornelius wasn't going anywhere because, see, this is the reason why they got into it. It's because Aisha saying no one has really been able to date, you know, with Cornelius because Camille has made her him, and he ain't really dated but two people on the show. And Camille was very possessive, very possessive. She's a school teacher. Didn't know she had been engaged 3 times. And she's the runaway bride. Yes, indeed. Miss Camille is the runaway bride, honey. But honey, let me tell I'm trying to tell you just simply, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. So let me finish telling y'all what's going on. So Camille was like, uh-uh. Cornelius ain't going nowhere. But the next morning, you knew a man would be going home. That was what Tommy said when they went on this retreat. Okay. Aisha then tell Camille, like, I haven't give Cornelius his room, you know, to date anyone else for a connection other than Camille. So verbally they get to fighting. They have a verbal fight. Yes. What she Josephine said, I am not a fan of Camille at all. But honey, you ain't heard nothing yet. You ain't heard nothing yet. So we're gonna get into that. How she stand by her man, honey. She stood by her man. So let's get into it some more. So she said, where am I? Okay, she said, um so okay, they got into this verbal fights, and Dante and Phil had to grab Aisha to calm everyone down, you know, because they was really going at really going forward. They was about to really throw down, honey. When I say throw down, they was really about to throw down. Yes. Okay, she said, I'm not a fan of Camille at all. Well, I feel you. Naam and Zadia has a strong connection. Okay. But Zadia also have a connection with Dante. All right. However, Dante pulls Aisha to the side from Phil to for a massage therapist, you know. Moomin Walter and Sabrina, they get into this little thing over this jealousy. Cause you know, when it first came on, they were singing love songs, this and that. But you know, Walter rolled with Sabrina. Okay. He rolled with Sabrina. Now, y'all hear me sniffling because I done had this cold and it's coming to an end. So I'm trying to get through it. So bear with me. Like I said, me and Candy both has been under the weather. But you know, like I said, I'm trying to get through this live, and just bear with me. If I sniffle, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to get through it. Okay. So the day come to eliminate, right? And Camille let Cornelius know that they felt like he wasn't ready to love. She had tears in her eyes. She's sitting him at the table, and he's like, what's wrong? Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, yes, honey. He was like, don't do that. Don't do that. You know, and it was like some like Gone with the Wind stuff. It was like this romantic stuff. You know what I'm saying? You my man. That was some Bonnie and Clyde thing. because she said, this is my man. If he go, I'm going too. You know, Camille got the head shaking and all that. I'm Camille right now. You know, I'm just doing her. Y'all know what I'm saying. But she is so possessive, though, over this man. So they voted Camille off the show. Okay, and Camille had they voted Cornelius off the show, and Camille had to tell um Cornelius about it. And do you know, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me 1 second. Give me one second. Like I said, I got sinus and it's cold. Okay. So, like, this is what happened. So they get in she said, if you leaving, I'm leaving too. And that is exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. She got into her car, honey. They got into their car. Cornelius packed his coat, packed them clothes, and they left at nighttime. They left the house. So that means she quit. She could have stayed on the show to try to see a connection with somebody else. But she left with Justin. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get to your comments at the same time. Just simply said, yes, Camille is very possessive, and I am concerned because she's a school teacher. Hello? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She is very possessive. And y'all know I've been saying that from day one. I've been saying that from day one. And y'all know that. I keep it real. Yes, I've been saying that from day one. She is too possessive. Yes, she is. She is too possessive. So anyway, um, after this argument, okay, so Nadia and Zadia has a strong connection, but Zadia also has a connection with Dante. Okay, however, Dante pulls Aisha to the side from with from Phil. You know what I'm saying? From this fight, you know what I'm saying? So Phil right there. They in the kitchen. Aisha got her little shorts, her little, you know, with her little pajamas is on and whatnot, and her little halter, and Phil in there with her, bonding with her, right? Okay. So she in there bonding with Zadi in there bonding with Phil. And Dante coming there, honey, with a robe on. Let me bar her for a second. Y'all, I'm being dramatic, right? So she said, let me he said, let me bar Aisha for a second. And honey, put her on it. He bought a massage table or to the retreat. And oh, my girl down, took the shirt off and massage that body with oil, the boutte, whatever. She said right here. You know what I'm saying? It was, I'm telling you, it was like off the chain. It was like a wheel turner. I am here to tell you, it was like a wheel turner. Yes, it was, but it was good. I am telling you, it was good. So, like I said, we going over. Instead of me just saying what episode it is, I'm just going through the episodes that and catch on up to where we are up to today, and then I haven't looked at the one for tonight because tonight one is on tonight, and it might be a repeat from last week. So everybody have a chance to get caught up. So anyway, so the day eliminated, we talked about who they eliminated. So the men's day came to do the same thing. And this time it was Zadia. Yes, honey, it was Zadia. Yes, it was Zadia. So the Brown Girls club seemed like they just breaking all up. They just breaking all up, right? So Sydney and Phil had a date, but Sydney wanted a date, but Sydney wanted to know how he felt about Shiloh, and he wanted to know where the things was and where the things stand with Frank. Phil is open about his mother who passed away 4 years ago. She passed away 4 years ago. And they was really starting out real good. They sharing a kiss and stuff. But you know, she's right across the room from Frank. Right across the room from Frank, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Put this on mute. I hate to do it, but I'm trying to get through this just so y'all can just so y'all know I got a cold and I'm trying to complete the show. Okay. So Mumi and Frank has a strong connection. Also, after Mumi see Walter has a stronger connection with Sabrina. So do you remember the scene when Mumi and Walter was in the piano room, and in the piano room they were singing a song? Okay, now later on he come back with this connection with Sabrina, sitting at the same piano singing love songs to her. He trying to make up his mind who he gonna be with. But that was kind of obvious, because if you look at it, he drove her. He drove Sabrina. Sabrina wasn't worried about nothing. Sabrina told him on the way there that she was a stripper. She used to dance, and I don't mean ballerina. She said I was an exotic dancer. Okay, she just let it all out. So it's like it is what it is. She did it for 10 years, and I'm going by what these people say, y'all. So if my allegedly banner is up, but we all watch the show, so we all know what happened, right? So the connection with Sabrina Frank, I don't know. So let me tell you what happened. Frank saved this red ball. He saved a red ball that Moomin and him was on, and he dated it, and he gave that ball to her later on. It was a golf ball, and she thought that was just so romantic that he would put that much time and effort and remember exactly what he did, exactly what he did. And I just thought that was so beautiful. I thought that was so beautiful. And I really think Mumi and Frank is going to be the one to get together. I'm sorry to say, the one that I have been saying that was going to be the connection, it's not going to be the connection. And by the time I finish, you will understand why they had, yeah, I just look like a fool. I was going for it. I've been right, right, right. Now I'm wrong. So y'all, as we you know, so like Nine and them had a meeting. Tommy had decided to leave the showcase. His strongest connection was Zadia and Dante. And Zadia got into it, like I said. And Dante told Zadia he is feeling Aisha. Zadia felt like she was played by Dante and called him a frog and a snake. A frog and a snake. Do you hear me? Call him a frog and a snake. Yes. So after the like I said, after the retreat, Walter and Sabrina hooked up, and they have so much in common. You know, she also, like I said, she talked about her past and everything. So there ain't nothing that somebody else can tell him to bring it up or none of that kind of stuff. So any game somebody playing, it don't even matter. So the date that they earlier had in the season, like I said, they put the name on the golf ball and they let them know that he remembered the details about this relationship. That's exactly what it showed. It showed that he remembered details about the relationship. Okay. So there was a lot of tension between Mumi and Walter because of the element, you know, that was there during her connection, although her connection is with Frank. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so Phil had to tell Zadia she not ready to love due to Dante, but her attitude was right toward him. Yeah, yeah. Dante had to talk with Tommy because Dante was feeling, he was hurt. Dante was feeling Zadia, and that was his only connection. That was his only connection. See, Zadia had two connections. Zadia had two connections, and her two connections was Dante and Dante and I can't think of his name right now, but it'll come to me. It'll come to me. But anyway, Dante had a talk with Tommy. He wanted to go home because Zadia was his stronger connection. So now that it's the women's court, they must take the men to meet the families. Okay. They got to take the men home to meet their families. All right. So, the family knows you best. The family know you better than anybody that is. Family could be your cousin. Family could be your best friend. Because sometimes our best friend is our family. Am I right or am I wrong? Tell it like it is. Real love you see, just tell it like it is. You know I'm gonna tell it like it is, okay? Sometimes, family know too much. Sometimes family know too much. But anyway, Sydney explained the process to her parents to feel, you know, how did they get, okay, the process of how to ready to love. It's a step, it's a stepping stone, you know. And her family's like, you got to kiss all 10 of them. They're older, they're older. And she's like, no, they're narrowed down to two. So they are narrowed down to two. So Aisha flew her mother and her brother in to meet Dante. They also know he had three baby mamas. They asked, did he get along with all of them? And he told them, yeah, and two of them have remarried. And he has a good relationship with all of them. Ain't got to worry about nobody knocking down the door and nobody confronting nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's a sign of maturity, and he keep his family close to him, and he seemed to have a good relationship with me. Dante was the other guy that I was talking about. Okay. So Mumi and Frank met with her family He told Frank, don't waste his daughter time. Don't waste his daughter time. Shiloh and Phil meet up to have drinks. Okay, they meet up to have drinks. They were supposed to meet up to everybody to be meeting their families, but in this situation, they didn't meet the family because Shiloh had some questions, and it wasn't clear to her because she's a intimacy coach. Okay, she deal with relationships, so you have to pick your wording with them. And this is the couple that I thought that would make it. This is the couple that I thought that was going to be the couple ready to love. I was so wrong. And I'm like, oh my goodness, these two get to drinking. That he not giving the right answer to her questions. They get to arguing, it get elevated. One thing leads to another. She walk out, he picks her up, he puts her down, she walks off and haywire. And it was just unacceptable to her. Although he picked her up for her safety, like, and you've been drinking. No, we're not going to do this. This is basically what this is about. We're not going to do this. This is how he felt. So they end up having a meeting with Tommy, okay, to add this out. And he wanted them to look each other right in the eye to eye to eye, and explain what happened and why did this happen. Okay, why did this happen? You know, for one, Phil had too many damn connections. That's for one. And he stringed them along too long instead of going head on and narrow them down. See, Shiloh to me would have been a better person. But see, now it's either going to be this. It's either let me finish this. All right. So, like I said, they meet with Tom and they go through this and go through that. They have another meeting and sit down and talk. And she meets back up with Tommy and talk to Tommy and says she's ready to leave the show. So now she off the show. Shiloh is off the show. So now guess who's left? Guess who's left, y'all? Guess who is left? So anyway, we're going to talk about it. Frank and Sydney meet with her cousin, but the cousin think it's a no-go. They would be better as friends. See, Sydney and Phil is going to end up being the one. And Frank going to get voted off the next one. How much you want to bet? I to figure this thing out, y'all. You can't tell me nothing. I haven't even seen the show yet, and it's on now. This episode is on now. This not the one I'm talking about, but the next episode. Now it could be a repeat. I'm not sure, but when the next episode come on, Frank, how much you want to bet? And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But hell, I was wrong with Phil. So, but Phil ain't gonna get eliminated. Frank gonna get eliminated. If Frank don't pick Moomy, he gonna get eliminated. If Frank don't pick Moomy, he gonna get eliminated. And then Sydney might end up with Phil, and Walter and Sabrina gonna end up with each other. That's how it's gonna end up going. So Walter and Sabrina meet with her cousin. She likes him. Walter is a widow, and Sabrina, he's used to dating younger women. Okay. He's used to dating younger women, but the reason now his wife is Sabrina's. If his wife was still living, she would be Sabrina's age. Okay, so he doing better by dealing with Sabrina. But say what you will and say what you may. Sabrina a little possessive too, but she knows what she want. You know what I'm saying? She knows what she want, but she act like she's so confident, but she will look like she will go on you. She sister look like she can hold an argument and hold a grudge with you. You know that saying, you don't go to bed mad? I don't believe that with her. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because allegedly, I bet you she would go to bed mad and she will hold you to it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because even though when she was by the pool and Moomy sitting there talking, they'd have made them a song. He want to be bothered with Moomy when he want to be bothered with her. Because he want to keep sending these mixed signals and stuff. And when did and Aisha and Dante have all this time? Honey, I'm here to tell you they was on the phone talking all the time. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all, this I told y'all I wasn't feeling good. Let me see. Y'all told y'all I wasn't feeling good. We got through this in a little bit of time. It's not many in the chat tonight, but it is a few. It was so good to seeing you guys. Yes, I haven't been feeling good. I'm sorry. I had to get up, had to get something to wipe the nose because the nose is running. I have sinus and I've been sick for almost a month now. So, my allergies are bad. Then, my eyes get to running, so it is what it is. I'm trying to get better, but I hadn't put out a video and I haven't felt good. Neither has Candy. And so I did not take her name off the banner because me and her are a team. So you know what? She's a part of me, and I'm a part of her. So if she can't make it, I'm gonna make it. And we both can't make it, well, we gonna catch up. We'll catch up when we can catch up. Okay, I'm sure we'll both be here next week. Probably I'm sure to be next Thursday. Probably around 9:30. But y'all listen to me. Listen to me, listen to me well. I'm going to start. I want y'all to, if y'all have the OWN network, if you're watching Ready to Love, you got OWN network. I'm going to start covering sisters. Yes, honey. I'm going to start covering sisters. I've been watching the last season and the season before that. So I think it's just a good, dope season to watch. I've really been watching it. I like binge watched it the season before, but I watched this season, and this season just started back to back. Honey, I am into it. And yes, honey, if you didn't, okay, the season 4. So y'all catch up on season 3. And next week we're gonna start. It comes on Wednesday at 9 o'clock on the OWN network. Okay, it's called Sisters. Tyler Perry. It's on the OWN station, same station that Ready to Love on, Oprah Winfrey Network, and it's called Sisters. I'm going to start covering this show next week. So this week is episode 1. Y'all go ahead on and catch up. Go back if you got your DVR. If you got that cut the cord, Philo, whatever. Go ahead and start catching up on last season and meet me here next week. And on when boy, I'm gonna do it on the weekends and on Saturdays. On Saturdays, I'm gonna post it. It's either gonna be Saturdays or Sundays. I'm gonna start posting this. So this is called Sisters. I will be covering this on I will be covering it on that day. Okay. I will be covering it on probably on Saturdays. Okay. Saturdays. I will let y'all know um exactly who what I'll be doing. I probably would be doing that. Okay. So yeah. So the person in this thing, I don't know if this spam or not, but bomb and go. You don't have to be on this station and watch and watch it. Okay, you can just go. Okay, all right. You don't have to be on this over on here. You know, I don't know if it's spam and you saying bombing. You had time to put a period and go. This is my channel over here, and I go when I get ready. Okay, how about that? All right. So anyway, like I was saying, I don't know what's wrong with people. You know, if you don't like the content, you can keep on clicking. So even the name don't even look right. So anyhow, like I said, what I would like for you to do, I'm going to start covering sisters on probably on Saturdays because it's so much stuff to come on Sundays. So I'll probably start covering it Saturdays, like late afternoon. Okay. So yes, that's what I'll be doing. Catch up on the last two episodes of the last season to kind of bring you up to date. If you got it, review it as many episodes as you want from the last season. But whatever you do, watch the last episode of Sisters that comes on network at 9 o'clock. I will be covering that one. Y'all, it's been wonderful. I've been on here. Haven't been on here long. Haven't been on here long, but long enough to get it out. Okay, long enough to get it out. You know, Happy New Year to everybody. You know, I'm not going to let this comment discourage me. No, I'm not going to let this comment discourage me. You in my chat, this is the time that I see I'm not monetized. So this is the time I need a moderator. You know, this is the time that I need a moderator. Okay? Because that was really unnecessary. You know, but anyway, yeah, y'all. Thank you for joining me. It's been good talking to you. I know it's been a while, but I am so glad to be here with you. And I go when I get ready to go. This is my channel, my station, and I do it when I really do it. I don't bomb it and I go. Whoever said that, the name don't even have a pronouncing name, but it's spelling name backwards for. Anyway, y'all, have a good day. Bye, y'all.